Hey there, everybody. I hope that all of you are having a sweet Tuesday morning. Hey, it's like that crispy air is going on outside. It's 57 degrees here. I think this is the first time in a long time that I haven't opened my windows in the morning in the upstairs Tower Bower studio. And it's like, wow, it's going to be here, and then winter's going to be here, and then 2020 will be over. Yay! I hope all of you are having a great day. I am sitting here ready to show you the creative kits that are going into the new flow journals. I'll go ahead and show you the two that I have ready to go in the shop. We've got Witchy Poo, and we're going to call this one Skulls and Crossbones. Now, these will go in the store a little later on today, so do please be looking for those. I love doing themed-ish kind of things, but for me to do like a total theme from front to back, that's kind of I like to mix things up. That's what I like to do. Anyway, let's take a look at our clusters this morning. These are our creative kit clusters that go in our flow journals. So let's take a look at these. We have All Hallows Eve, which is just a ton of fun Halloween things. We have Go, which encourages you to think about travel. Think about not just travel like via land or sea or airplane, but how can we travel in our own imagination? So just a little encouraging kit here. And then we have our Ode to Autumn. I know you guys are going to love this because it's got all kinds of autumn imagery in it. So let's take a look. Let's start with Ode to Autumn and see what we have in here. The clusters are kind of starting to be a little smaller because I am out of the 4x6 bags that I was packaging things in, but you guys know that I am big into not buying plastic right now, so I'm not going to be buying any more plastic bags. So we'll just use what we have and do our thing with what we have. So the first thing that we have in this Ode to Autumn is this beautiful piece. Now this was from Gail. It's a piece of polymer clay that has been put through a press, and then she embossed it with gold leaf. I just think that it is, it's that element that pulls a whole little kit together in such a special and unique way. We have a word cue that says warm tea. And of course, it's the season for warm tea, hot chocolate, that pumpkin spice that everybody really does like. So I thought that this image really did fit nicely in the kit. We have a tactile image. This is a piece of gold upholstery. It's just one of those kind of feel-good things, as well as this polymer clay piece. We are tactile humans. We really do like to, we love to see our elements, but we also love to touch those elements and be able to have that tactile experience with them. I remember when I first started watching Jenny Belly, who is back. So, go to the Jenny Belly channel, click on the subscription button and get all of her notifications. The thing was that I was watching her create, but a lot of times I would just listen to her create. Her voice, the sound of the paper that she was using, that ASMR kind of experience that's very meaningful to me, and it really did make an impression on my memory. We have a bit of batik fabric for you to work with in this kit. It's got oranges, it's got golds, it's got, these purpley hues, these kind of aqua-ish hues in it. So just some nice fall colors for you to work with. I've got a napkin in here for you to do some decoupage, and a little This is a florist wire ribbon, but it's got that super cool pumpkin in it, and I know that you guys could do something pretty with that. Now, inside this little package is vintage yellow rickrack. We've got leaf buttons. We've got a small little just selection of rhinestones, and you know that just kind of jazzes things up, and also leaf punch outs from our friend Judy, who is an excellent card maker. So you've got all of those fun things to work with in Ode to Autumn, and I think that it's here. We generally don't have an autumn, we have summer and winter. But, you know, it kind of looks like we might be rolling with a little bit of autumn this year. How nice is that? This is our Go cluster. So let's check this one out. In addition to the clusters in our flow journals, you guys will always have art trading cards, art trading coin blanks. You will have, you guys know how I do it up. We have collage images, we have magazine images, we have images from paper pads. So we really kind of go all out in those flow journals, you know, to enhance your creativity, to make you happy, happy, happy. And really, that's what my creativity is all about, is spreading the love, spreading the happiness. So we have some verbal cues to go with. We have go there. We have dream. Portugal. Now that sounds nice right about now. What? I love these little pieces. Now, Diane sent these, and I thought that they were super cool because they reminded me of the keys that you would get way back when, you know, when you checked into a hotel, and it would have the hotel logo and maybe, I mean, crazy, you know, your room number and stuff like that on it. So I thought that that would be a fun piece, you know, just to kind of fire your imagination. I also have a 3x6 piece in here. Now, you can fill this with paper and use it as a mini book. You can write about your journey. You can think about your journey. You can use this as an itinerary planner. We've got some sweet paper pad images for you. Antibes, I love this because it's Paris in Antibes, I don't know what that is, but apparently it's at the ocean because it's oceanic. Go explore, another small, like little chippy bit for you. You know, what might you eat if you go to the ocean, you know, if you go to a foreign land? When I was in Italy with my sister, it was all about the tuna and olive sandwiches that the vendors sold in the alleys of Venice. I really got addicted to those sandwiches, and at that time I was hardly eating white bread, but they're, oh man, they're just chunk full of olives. And one of the most iconic things that I saw when I was in Venice was a mom. She was strolling her baby. She stopped at one of the alleyway vendors. She got a tuna and olive and a glass of Prosecco. And as she was kind of taking a break in her day, this is very Italian, she drank her glass of Prosecco and ate her half a tuna sandwich. And because that's the way you can order them. You can order a whole tuna or a half tuna. And proceeded along her way. She just looked happy and content. You know how there's something about Venice, and there's something about maybe Italians in general. Now, Venice, Florence, and Rome were the places that we went. But, you know, I think that that gave you a really good sense of the culture of Italy. It just, everybody seems chill. Now, I realized that that was a couple years ago, and, you know, we're not, I mean, the world is not such a chill place right now, but it certainly was, you know, it certainly was a great experience to actually go somewhere, especially now that we, you know, we're still kind of hunkered down and we aren't going a lot of places. So just a little inspiring go kit to, to flesh out those dreams of travel, those dreams of journeying, those, wishes and ambitions to see different places and experience different cultures. We're calling this All Hallows Eve, and while I'm showing this to you, I gotta tell you that I stumbled on the series called American Horror Story, and I am in season 8. I did not watch seasons 1 through 7 because they weren't available, so I just kind of started at season 8. Oh my goodness. So season 8, like episode 5, Stevie Nicks is in it, and I can't explain it's one of those things that's kind of dreadful and scary and weird and strange and funny all at the same time, which that's me. I love things like that are just odd. So here are our pieces for our All Hallows Eve. We've got another one of those 3x6 pieces. Now remember, you can fill this with 5 3/4 by 2 3/4 paper. Make yourself a mini book. Maybe you want to use your mini book as a glue book and glue these things into this book. Maybe make someone a nice little Halloween treat instead of a trick. We've got some fabric images for you to work with, paper images for you to work with. I am digging this. This is from a paper pad called The Green Witch, and they did have it on sale at Michael's last week. A little bit of Guy Fawkes for you. I really dig, I have a few jars, and I'm thinking, this would just be kind of a fun thing to like drop some skeleton, some of those plastic skeleton heads into a jar and, cap the top of it, maybe put on a fun ribbon or something like that. Just using what I have, to make something new, to make some decor for the house. Now, Chris really does Halloween up here. The first year we were here, he decorated the yard to the point that, he had things like dropping out of the trees. He had like these the eyeballs that were in our bushes that when the kids came down the driveway, the eyeballs would shake and make noise. So it was so fun to watch those kids. But I gotta tell you that I think he scared a lot of them because they wouldn't come down the driveway. It's like the kid would stand at the top of the driveway and go, no, no, no. So in this little pouch here, we just have some small-ish elements, but we do have this really super cool and you'll have these same types of things, but not the same things in your kit. But we have this tiny little skull image, which I really do love, as well as a pumpkin button right here for you to create with. I really love dimension. When we're working with things, the only kind of hitch in the giddy up with dimensional objects is, if you're trying to make them work inside a book or something like that, then you kind of get those, you get those pile-ups of your dimensional objects. And then it kind of makes it hard to write in your book. But oh well, I use dimensional objects all the time. I am not fussy. I will slap that button or that thick piece of paper or that chipboard piece into a journal like nobody's business. But, it does kind of make it kind of hard to fabric here to write upon sometimes. Don't you love the spidery things? Now, I know some of you don't like spiders, so just give that element to somebody else. Some of you really, really don't like spiders. I really, really like spiders. I don't kill spiders. I, do the glass and the piece of paper thing, and I'll move them outside. I think that their webs are just amazing. Okay, guys, so we've got our 3 kits to go in our flow journals today. I will have those 2 that I showed you in the shop a little later on today. Remember, we've got All Hallows Eve. We've got Go, 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 and Ode to Autumn. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I wish you a beautiful Tuesday. See you soon. Bye.